right.
in the next coming weeks. You can book it.
Cool.
You can book it.
Cool.
All right, go ahead. But what you think of
My
God
Jesus
did?
I thought it was it was an okay track. You want me to give it a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, go ahead. 1 to 10.
I give it about a 2.
Really?
Nah, I mean it was a cool track. Jay-Z verse, man, I have a lot to say about
I got a whole lot
his
to say.
verse. And I'm not of the popular opinion. Like that's
All right.
just me, I'm gonna pick at it a lot.
Of
you
course.
know?
Yeah, I was going to do the same.
First off, he was dropping a whole bunch of nuggets in there, a whole bunch of things in there that like he was stunting a lot for real. Like when he was talking about the bees, billions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
that was like in the first
from,
4 bars, yeah.
That's crazy.
That was the best part of his verse.
I mean, yeah, that was the best part.
After that, it was just like, I'm like, this, like you said, he was just stunting. It's like, dude, he was just talking slick instead of like rapping. And it's like, it was cool, it was fly, yeah. But I'm like,
but don't you think that he is that one person who
Jay-Z, but like it wasn't all that, dog.
I don't think so.
Wayne, rapping wise, Wayne killed him personally. I personally thought Ross. All right, sorry, Ross, but Wayne came with it. He said they tired of me they was tired of me winning. Now they dead sleep. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He was talking about how, all these rappers, like, yo, they me, the face tats and long dreads, I'm the apex or something. Hey, Wayne was eating.
That's why he's the greatest rapper alive.
And as far as Jay, like, it's just like, he talking that slick stuff. I'm like, okay, all right, you rich.
Yeah.
The B line where he was like, me, Ye, and Ree, and then technically LeBron. That was fly. That was
part
cool.
of the Rock Nation.
But other than that, I'm like, it was just a whole lot of fluff.
Yeah.
And blasphemy.
Yeah, because
he was adding to the word, added Psalms 151, which does not exist. The book of what he called himself.
I think
he started the verse with he said Hove did.
I think he alluding to something.
You know what he alluding to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think not only putting himself in the place of God.
Yeah.
Not only doing that,
does.
but I think he got another album about to drop, bro.
I really don't care.
I think that's what it's all about.
And I like Jay-Z.
You don't care.
I like Jay-Z, but I'm saying, like, yo, I can't. That stuff, like, he's blatant at this point.
Oh man, it's crazy.
The difference, you can hear Ross verse, Wayne verse. They big up in the one true living God.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'm a sin. I mean, they ain't perfect. Right. But you know what I'm saying. They were rapping as crazy as it sounds from a humbled position. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For where they at in their life, they was humbling themselves like, yo, God the greatest. I'm a sinner. Lord, forgive me. Yeah. Can you forgive me? Because God did. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff.
So let me tell you the first thing that I thought of like after, because when you called me, we actually this is something he wanted to talk about earlier. So,
and I texted him earlier in the week because I saw the track list.
Because I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about this album. I wasn't thinking about nothing. Right. So when I was at work and you called me and you told me listen to it because you want to talk about it. Okay. So I was like, okay, well let me listen to it. The first thing I thought after I heard Jay-Z verse,
what's that?
I was like, my goodness, man. I was like, you know what? Only thing I could think about was I'm gonna keep it real. The only thing I could think about was Job. Like, because of all the stunting and everything that he was doing and all of the talking, I was like, man, like, I ain't trying to say, because a whole bunch of things was going in my head. I was like, why is he trying to put himself in, saying that Hove did, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he kind of putting himself in a place of God. I was like, man, you know what, brother? You can lose everything, man.
Dog,
it can all be gone,
He is
bro.
a man. He bleeds just how we do. He takes a dump just how we do. You know what I'm saying? He is a man, dude.
Yeah, man, and that's all I can think about was like, man, it'll be a long fall to lose all them billions. And the thing about it, I ain't hating on this brother, nothing like that. But it's just I'm just critiquing and we not wishing what he's anything saying. Upon him either. Exactly. Like, I ain't doing all that. I'm just saying the of all of how he be talking is just basically like, bro, like, hey, I'm here, you're there, and it's like I'm pointing at you, like, ha ha. But for the most part, man, I thought it was cool. Tinez, man, we're dying.
Yeah.
To get your input, brother.
I feel like a lot of stuff. He probably agreed with what we said on a lot of stuff. Please, enlighten us.
I don't know.
Well, I was going to ask you all a question. So, how do you all feel about the people who would say, when Jay-Z calls himself Hove, that he's not referring to himself as the one true and living God, but he's referring to himself as the God of rap, meaning he's the ruler of rap? How do y'all feel about that?
He called himself the one true and living on the song called "Smile" on 444.
Yeah, probably did.
No, he did. He said, "I'm the true and living." You know what I mean? He said that.
5%. Yeah, 5%. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, fellas.
Probably Jay right there trying to be hurt now.
But yeah. So say it again.
No, I was just but you pretty much answered. I'm saying because technically how it started was, I don't know. It could be him contradicting himself or whatever, because he said he believes in God. He believed there's a God before him, but he said the moniker came from he was ruling rap. On the blueprint, The Ruler's Back.
Yeah.
That's where the first time he ever calling himself Hove, H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy, because he was ruling rap. And I think it just kind of spiraled on because they feel like Jay-Z rhymes at what they call a God level, meaning he rhymes at such a superior level that they just feel like he's the
okay.
God
So my thing on that, and I understand, because that's he been doing that for years.
Yeah.
My thing is, why come you know what I'm saying, you don't just say it? Like, why come you leave people to speculate what you're saying? Because people been talking about this for a while. Is he?
I think he is saying it though, because he doesn't deny it. You remember that one Breakfast Club interview he did? It was in 2013, and they started talking about 5%ers and stuff like that. I think it was Charlamagne was like, "You agree with all this?" He was like, he didn't flat out deny anything. Right. I think you know what I'm talking about. He was like, a little bit. Yeah, I'm into that or something like that.
5%er?
I
don't think he's a fool. I think he's just kind of like how Charlamagne and a lot of them are. They kind of dabble into everything. I don't think that because he already said that he's not for tied to like any religious affiliations, but he definitely said he definitely believes in God, someone above himself. But I think because he has friends, of course, that are Muslim. The 5%ers are in this camp. He also got probably Christians in this camp, because he do make references to just scriptural things. Even when he talk about Jesus, he said Jesus turned water into wine, but I used
the stove or something.
I guess to talk about his.
It's like, bruh.
So I don't know. I guess it's just a mixture of. It's kind of hard to. That's why number one is why I enjoy when artists do interviews, and I hate when artists don't do interviews, because it just leaves things up to speculation.
His latest interview was that thing, sit down with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, that was good. Actually, it was really
I didn't finish it, but
it was really good. But he wasn't even really talking about music. It was more business.
Oh, okay.
And I like listening to Jay-Z from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
But number one, I thought this verse, because I've been hearing this for the last 3 weeks. They've been saying this is the greatest Jay-Z verse that he's written in a long time.
Oh, okay, written in a long time.
Yeah.
Still cap.
So he rapped for like 2-3 minutes.
It was like 4 or 5.
He was going for a while.
He was going in.
I listened to it maybe 6, 7, 8, pushing 10 times.
Oh, I understand that. I'm about to listen to 3
because I'm like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. It's actually good, but maybe I'm listening slow, as they say.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wasn't impressed, man. I kept rewinding back to Wayne part.
It was good. I don't know. I guess it's just hard to distinguish what's satire and what's not.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of where I am. Like, because when he started talking about the Billy in the beginning, I thought that was dope.
I thought that's the only dope part for me.
Jay-Z has a good way of like he'll talk about stuff that we know. Then he'll start bringing up street stuff and bringing in street names that we don't know. Mm-hmm. Then he'll start bringing up people that, like, I thought the Meek line was dope when he talked about we can never beef. I freedom from a bit. Yeah. So I just think
it's like, but for what though? Why you say? Well, why do you?
Right, because I know Meek probably like, bro, everybody know that. What you gotta say it for?
No, because Meek wanted to be off of Rock Nation.
Oh, really?
And Jay-Z helped him. Jay-Z along with the owner of the Patriots and other people, helped get him out. So
that sounds familiar.
So when people say that he won out of Rock Nation, automatically people just thinking there's a beef. But it wasn't no beef. That's why Jesus said, I can never beef with him because I helped free him from a bid. That's when he said, Hove did. So I think even when he said that, it's like, it was hard for me to take him serious. Like, I don't know. That's why I would like to ask.
Did you just call him Jesus? Or did
I think he misspoke.
What?
I heard it too.
Yeah,
What, me?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
You just called Jay-Z Jesus.
Oh, no, I ain't missing it.
Yeah, he misspoke.
I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't let it pass.
I know he
like,
yeah, you.
And I gotta go back and hear that. I don't think I said that.
No, I heard it.
man,
I
you
heard it.
definitely
Okay.
said it.
But I can listen.
I was
I just ignored it. I'm like, I know, we know him.
No,
I know everybody know that, but I tried to let it pass, but the law was like, you better say so. I was like, okay.
Go ahead,
Because we know
though.
the Jesus sitting on, but no, but I was just saying, like, it's just hard for me to distinguish what's satire and what's not. And so I just think that whole moniker, I think he just kind of runs with that. I'm 52. I'm still rhyming better than majority of all y'all in my prime.
I can't lie.
You
about
know,
that,
and
man.
it's like he just feel
sorry,
like, yo,
bro.
I'm just rapping at a high level. So it's hard. That's why I would like to ask him, like, so with the whole stuff, is it satire?
No, I think he believed that. I don't think he'll ever admit it.
That's weird though. That's what I'm saying. Contradict
I'm
himself because
saying
even
though,
on the
but
song,
when you got as much money as this guy has and has had it, he's had it for so long. There is financially, or maybe I don't know. I mean, I'm not in his life, but I would imagine there's not a lot that he feels he cannot do
Facts.
among this earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous amount of power for a man or a woman to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's what they say, absolute power corrupts absolutely. You know what I mean? Have you heard that saying?
That's the first time I heard that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, man. Like it's dangerous. And with that, there's not a lot of people, especially black people, who come from where he comes from.
Right.
There's probably him and maybe another guy who's done what he's done, been through what he's been through, stayed in projects like him, and now who's reached this level in life. He you know, the flesh in human is supremely puffed up when you come from roaches in a hallway to I can literally do whatever I want and not trip off the amount and be okay for lifetimes after. Like the flesh is like supersized flesh.
Now I can't say this about
true,
Jay-Z compared to other artists. He's never taken me to be a humble guy. Like throughout the duration of his career, he's always been one of those. We've been on this first. We've been da 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 da.
Nose up.
Yeah. But we kind of just take it like that's Jay-Z. And even when I hear other artists speak about Jay-Z, they confirm it like, no, he's a jokester and he's definitely gonna talk his stuff. Like that's just what he does. He don't really walk in that. I think the last time people probably seen him humble was the 444 album.
Yeah.
With the, supposedly he cheated on Beyonce or whatever the case is. And even in that album, when he was like, he told his wife that the spiritual stuff really works.
Yeah, Family Feud.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking, like,
Dang, boy, you know everything. I ain't even listen to the 444 album.
It was an okay album. Yeah. It was okay.
But,
he had some way better verses on that album than this.
That verse?
This oh my god!
I think this is one. I think this probably was probably one of the best featured verses he done.
What's Free is better than this.
I forgot about that.
Meat Mill.
Ooh,
It's
you're
way
right.
better.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
I don't even know.
You ain't got. We'll play that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Free. You're right.
Oh my god!
Right.
And that was within the last 3-4 years. So
that was on
recent.
Meek's album
Championships, right?
when he came out of jail.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know, what can I say? Do I like the song? I guess, and it's just I really was trying to listen because they kept talking about Jay-Z verse.
And did that sound like John Legend to anybody else?
At the end, that thing they did something to his voice.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not John
I was actually
Legend.
about to tweet that. I said, then why they do John Legend's voice like that?